What a lot we've got for you this morning. Hope you can stay with us live right through till 12:30. Now, Pamela Anderson, she set pulses racing in the 90s. You did. My husband's for one, yeah.
Well,
She's one of the most...
Don't just keep it at the 90s.
Yeah, well, right through till
in the
now.
90s.
Anyway, she's one of the most recognised faces and bodies, of course, on the planet. But what is she like in real life? That's the question.
Well, we're about to find out as Pamela is revealing all in her new reality TV show.
Not again. Okay. I have a whole camera crew here.
So you guys just follow me around? It's a bit too much, man. If I see a cord and a boom, I'm gonna leave.
It's an 8-part documentary series, and it's showing a conscious lifestyle, still obviously wild and fun.
I would never consider doing a reality show. Is there really gonna be this many cameras around all the time?
You never know what's going to happen in a day. And I do have 2 children. I don't have a nanny, I don't have housekeepers, but there's a real sense of me being a mother.
I'm good at being a mom.
Wow. Oh, you're laughing at it. Is that good? Because
It's just funny to see.
Yeah, it could be quite dangerous letting video cameras all around your house, couldn't it?
Well, you think I learned my lesson.
You think?
You're hanging on to the tapes this time, very
Yes,
closely.
Yeah, that's all under control.
Well, what are we going to find out about Pamela Anderson that we didn't know?
Well, I don't know. You know, I know more. I don't know. I live my life every day. I don't know what people. I'm sure people don't realize that how hands-on I am as a mom and things like that. But my kids are not shown in the show, so they're around. You see their little feet run by, and you get a sense of me being a mom and juggling this crazy, silly career, running around being naked and saving animals.
Which that must be quite. That is quite a juggling act.
Sorry, it is a juggling act. Yes.
But you have described yourself, I think, as a kind of self-obsessed control freak, and the fact that you don't have any help at home, and you really are a hands-on mom.
Right. Well, I'm hopefully not self-obsessed, but I am probably a control freak. I have had housekeepers in the past, and as soon as they leave, I refold everything and re-clean everything and redo everything. Everything is lined up perfectly. There's a name for that, right?
OCD. Yes. Compulsive, obsessive
no one can do it better than me, right? I think we all think that as a single mom, too. We just try and do the best we can. And I do have help every once in a while, but I do a lot of it myself.
Why are you a single mum? Why has no one taken you off the shelf?
Look at where I get to pick from.
You're not a bad-looking woman.
I know. I keep thinking I'm not that bad. Well, I don't know. Maybe I have to move back to Canada, or maybe I have to move to England.
Are you dating at the moment?
Nice men
We
here?
have nice men here.
Is there a man in your life?
Nice rock stars here?
Yes, is there a man in your life at the moment?
Oh, Tommy takes up most of my time. He's very high maintenance as an ex-husband. He still thinks we're married, so he's screwed. Yeah, he's delusional on this. Okay, I don't mind. Poor me. I have this,
He's like your third child, you said. That any potential suitors out there, they're going to have to kind of take Tommy on as well, because he is very much part of your life and the boys.
Yeah, and that doesn't go over well. Usually. No. We do have a real strong connection. I think that's hard for anybody. So, and plus Tommy calls him and tells him to F off, too. It doesn't help either.
No, that's not good for
No, that doesn't really work, for new relationships. Anyway, back to the show. Girl on the Loose. What is coming out of my mouth? I swear. I need to control myself.
What is it like being Pamela Anderson? What is it?
I don't know.
Are there 2 years? Are you like, we have a girl over here, which is a bit like you, called Jordan.
I've heard of her. People say she's like me, but they don't think she's really like me. She have children?
Yeah, well, no, she has. There's 2 of her. There's 2 of her. See, she's Jordan, which is a sort of brand, and then she's Katie Price. Yeah. So she becomes 2 people. So. Are
you sure?
Yeah, honestly, it works very well for her.
She's a very hands-on mom.
Really?
She's a very successful
businesswoman,
really?
glamorous person like
Maybe
yourself.
that's my problem. I'm just one person. I don't really change. I have a lot of hats, but they're all on my head. I'm one person.
But one person who is also very constant in your life is your mum. And you said you spend a lot of time with her and the kids, and she features in the show. So I think we've got a clip of you doing a bit of cooking at home with mum.
My mom's a star.
Look at this is her first pierogi.
It is not.
All the years I've made them.
My mom has a great sense of humor. She's also really honest.
It looks like my first pierogi.
Did you pinch it? You didn't pinch it together. It's been exciting. She works hard. She does a lot for the boys, and we're very proud of her. She's opened a lot of opportunities for us. I mean, to see the world. I mean, we've traveled with her lots, which we never would have seen. So it's been nice.
Mom, it's starting to boil.
Well, that's good.
see where you get your sense of humour from.
Wait till you see my aunts. You know, like people say you were raised by wolves. I was raised by wild women, boy. I mean, you can't blame me.
Now, seeing your mum there, a more mature lady, how have you coped? Being the glamorous woman you are, being the sex symbol for all these years, how are you coping with getting older? Is that something you take naturally? Are you good at that? Are you bad at that?
Yeah, well, no, I can't wait to get old. I always said I'd recognize myself when I'm old, looking in a mirror. This has all been, you know, fun and games. But I'm not worried, no. Getting older in your 40s are really the best because you really have all this. You have all this wisdom, and you still feel good, and you still feel like you look good and you're healthy, and this is I think it's just a better time for women.
And is it tough for you to look good and have that fun time at this age? How tough is it?
Oh, it's so hard.
You see, because so many...
No, there will be women watching who do say, you know, you look fantastic. And I did say when she came in, I said, do not sit next to me with those long brown legs. Please, get over there. What's your regime? Do you watch what you eat? Do you work out? Do you have
I'm vegetarian. I'm vegetarian. I think that has a lot to do with it. And I run after my kids constantly. You know, my kids keep me in shape. I don't go to the gym or anything like that. And
you really don't?
No, I don't.
I'm never sure when people say I never go to the gym.
I go to the gym, but I walk and I run around and I'm hyper and you know, you can't stop me. I'm constantly moving. So I think that's part of it.
So how do you relax, Pamela? You know, when you've got this public persona, when you go home and you shut the door, when can you be truly you?
When I go home and shut the door, I have my children. So believe me, that's my kids are a handful. They're wonderful, but you know how it is with kids. It's like as soon as you walk in the door, it's good. You get put in your place right away, immediately. You know, you go fancy in Paris and London, and you get treated like a queen. You walk around and see these beautiful hotels, and you go home and you're like, Mom, I hate you because I can't have my Xbox, I can't this, and you're like, wait a second, don't you know who I am? Wait a second.
And are you strict, Mummy? Do you say like no Xbox, no sweets? You know,
well, they don't. They eat healthy too, so they're not real big. Don't have big sweet tooths. And my oldest son is really a gizmologist. I call him like Tommy. He's very into computers and games, but they're only after his homework. And I guess I'm fairly strict. But I like the wildness in boys as well. I want to see kind of how far they're going to go within the boundaries.
And what about when they're at school, because that's always tricky for kids with famous mummies and daddies at the school gates. What do their friends make of you?
Well, I volunteer at school. I'm safety patrol mom at school once a week, at the elementary school.
Do you have to wear a yellow jacket?
Yes, I wear that beautiful neon jacket. Yes, it's lovely.
I bet you a lot of dads call up to collect the children there.
No one comes to me where they just think, and my kids are like, are you going to still do that this year? They're embarrassed. So, and even in the classroom, I was multiplication mom for a while, and Dylan was like, Mom, do you really have to come? Do you really have to do that? They probably do get a little. I think they get more teased than anything about their mom and dad. But then a lot of people there have parents that are in the entertainment industry, and kids are mean. They can be mean, but we deal with it. And it's not like they are shocked. They know that they're really loved, and it's like there's not going to be one day when they realize that their parents are crazy. They already know we're crazy, so that's just kind of a given. We're all crazy together.
Talking about being shocked and crazy, I read last week on the Ellen DeGeneres chat show. Last week to promote this new programme of yours, you stripped off on the show. I must ask you not to entertain any thoughts like that this morning.
It was about the Olympic volleyball team. It was about the Olympic volleyball team. Misty May was there. I wanted to play some volleyball, so I brought my red, white, and blue bikini too. And because I used to play volleyball as a child, and I wanted to play them. In a bikini. Well, actually not in a bikini, but I wanted to just be involved. And it didn't work out, but I got down to the bikini.
And Pamela, how were you spotted? Who was it? Was there one moment that it all happened for you that you became this phenomenon that you are?
When I blossomed? No.
When you blossomed?
No, it was after I blossomed. It was when I was at the Canadian football game, I guess, when the cameraman kind of found me in the audience, and I didn't realize. Now going to games, I realize I don't do that very often. Have one girl up there the entire game. And so then Playboy had asked me a few times in Vancouver to compose for them, and I said no, 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 no. Then my boyfriend told me I couldn't ever do it, so of course I said I was going to do it then, when I was told not to, and came down to shoot a cover, and thought I would work a little bit, and I haven't gone home.
Stopped working
Haven't stopped working since. Yeah.
Gosh, well, it's a fascinating story. We look forward to getting
we'll
behind the scenes of it all on the E-channel Sunday night.
Reveals.
E-channel, Girl on the Loose. That's 10 o'clock on Sunday night. It's great to meet you.
Get the Sky Plus set for that. That'll be it. Right.
Don't go taking your clothes off until we've done this.
Oh my God! Why not? It's hot in here.
Yeah. It is. Let's.
Now then.
Let's you and me go and discuss volleyball while Ruth does the next bit.
Okay, great.